Alright, so, welcome to Let's Play Super Solver's Ancient Empires. This is a game made by the Learning Company. As you can see, in 1990, I sort of grew up with this game on my old 286, 7 megahertz computer. It was the first computer we owned. It's awesome CGI graphics. This actually looks a lot prettier. I think we had played this in black and white, or at least really crappy color. Because CGA is like 4 colors or something. Centuries ago, a band of pirates hid important treasures of the ancient world in caverns beneath the desert. Find your way through an intricate maze rigged with booby traps, moving platforms, and deep chasms. Use sharp thinking and special tools to overcome obstacles in the caverns and find ancient artifacts, solve puzzles and logic problems, and then you'll be ready for the ultimate challenge of the ancient empires. So as you can see, walking along here is our protagonist, the Super Solver, and up above here is, I think his name is Morty Maxwell. He's the nemesis in all of the Super Solvers games, as far as I can tell. So let's see, we're gonna start a new game. We're gonna do Explorer, because the only thing that Expert does is it makes the end of the level puzzles harder, and we don't really need that, because it's just gonna be an unnecessary pain in the ass. So, I'm going to turn off new user message. Yeah, that's right. There are 4 areas. Each area has 4 different caverns, and we're going to start with Near East. So this is a side-scrolling platformer. I can walk around and jump, and I have 3 things that I can use. The miner's helmet shoots out a laser beam that will stun enemies. You can't stun bats, though, because bats are blind. They do not get blinded by the little laser beam. Those little diamonds things, those are pieces of the artifact. So in the lower left, you'll see how many artifact pieces I have. And once I get them all, I get to do a solve. The turbo tennies make me jump really high and make a really sweet sound. And then I have force fields, which I'll show later. I get 4 of them every level. I think you get less in expert mode, which is also kind of a pain in the ass. So I'll show you the, let's see if I can laser. Yeah, they see he's stunned right there. If I get hit, I lose some of my energy, which we'll probably see shortly. You can get 4 times before you die. Eating apples will restore your energy. Middle East is really, at least the first cavern, is really ridiculously easy. This is like the intro to the game. See force field. Pretty awesome. And I'll just show you getting hit. This is me getting hit. I have a few seconds of invulnerability, and I lose a quarter of my life. It actually gets fairly complicated later on. Alright, so I have all of my pieces, and now I get to solve the puzzle. In expert mode, the pieces can be rotated, which I'm glad I don't have to deal with, because it would just make this part take unnecessarily long. I know what most of these look like, but some of them might take a little while. Some of them have borders, which is really funny. And then it tells you a little bit about what you just made. And once we've made that, we just need to find our way to the exit, which is this door right here. Sometimes it's right next to where you finish, and sometimes you have to make a little bit of a trek for it. And then at the end of every chamber, we have this little logic puzzle right here, where we have to figure out the pattern and then decide what the next one is. So, let's see. I can see that the upper left, so the left one and the right one are always reversed, because we're just turning around, so it will definitely be this one. If I get it right on the first try, I get all of my life back. If I get it right on the second try, then I don't get my life back that I lost. And I think that if you don't get it on the second try, then you have to do the cavern over again, which really sucks. These things over here, these are light panels, and they will do something when I hit them with my laser beam. Most of Middle East is centered around moving platforms. Each area is supposed to have its own like signature puzzle. So Middle East is the easiest. The signature here is just those moving platforms, which isn't really unique because we'll see them in every single area. But whatever. That's a new enemy that we haven't seen yet. It's a caterpillar that throws little balls. It's just easy to survive force field this bad. There we go. This game is pretty easy, but the best part about it is the Super Solver walk, because this guy just absolutely walks like a frickin' boss. I love it. Oh, snap. Oh well, Apple's right there. Oh, gotta move this platform. Yeah, I recently got a CD of DOS games, and I've just been going through all of them. It's really like reliving my youth. It's been absolutely amazing. This is a mantis, and he shoots those little fiery balls things. He's pretty annoying. He's probably one of the most... He always seems to show up in the most annoying places in the game, so he becomes the most annoying enemy. Let's see... I don't really need that apple, so it really doesn't matter. Screw it. Yeah. I think in expert mode you also might only get 2 force fields, and that again is sort of not what I want to get out of this game. This is supposed to be just sort of a quick walkthrough. Probably only going to take a couple of hours. I don't want to really belabor the point here. We'll just have a good time. Cruise through this little bit of nostalgia. Actually, the most important part of Expert versus Explorer. Because I have been through this on Expert, because when I was young I didn't have a lot of games. This is the kind of shit that I did all day. At the end of all of this, we will go up against Morty Maxwell in a race to get to a little artifact, and we will be getting shot at by a statue, and if you get hit by the statue, it is instant death. And I think you get 2 force fields to get there and back in Explorer, and you only get 1 in Expert, and that's actually really a lot worse. Because if you don't get it, you have to go through the Ancient World again, and the Ancient World sucks. Once again, left and right are just reversed because it's a simple puzzle, so it's gonna be this one. Yeah. Oh, I didn't time this. I have no idea how long this is going to take. This is... Oh, I'm going to get hit by that spider. Oh, not quite. Oh, this one. I remember this cavern kind of sucks. I think it only might suck because I did it wrong last time. I ended up having to do a lot of backtracking. It's very important to always, like in that case, I'm not there yet in that screen, but I know that I want that platform out of the way, so I hit that switch. Yeah, I want that part kind of sucks because it's really hard to not get hit by this spider as you walk through. Yeah. The Turbo Tennies Minor Helmet Laser combo. And stun your ass. That moves that up. Yep. So the problem that I ran into last time is that I did this first before I went down that rope on the right, and with that platform up, you can't get down to hit that switch. It's retarded. I don't remember which way I'm supposed to go first here. I think I'm supposed to go this way first. Backtracking in some of these levels is really just a tedious exercise, which I would like to avoid. That's why, when I get to China 3 is like the worst level in the game. It's just backtracking. Continuously backtracking. Oh, I don't think I was... Oh, you asshole. So, enemies can also trigger switches, which is what I'm running into right now. You see that snake down there? He continuously hits the switch and turns this thing up and down. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to go this way first, but we can deal with this. It's fine. There we go. Just what I wanted. Asshole snakes. Fuck you. Probably shouldn't be swearing when I'm playing a kids game. That's just sort of out of character. Oh, snap! There's no way... Oh. Oh. It impacts before it actually goes out of the screen. Alright, one more piece. You can only have one laser beam on the screen at a time, so if you miss, it really sucks. Especially in a case like this. If I miss that spider, that'd be a long wait. Force field, don't care about you. 4 force fields is a lot, you can kind of abuse them. And... screw you. Put on a little table and make a little carved stone. So this is one of the ones that has a border on it. So you can automatically tell what your corner pieces are and your edge pieces. Actually, I remember having a pretty hard time with this puzzle when I was young. I was dumb when I was young, by the way. Just letting you know. It's cool, though. I've come to terms with that. Whoops. All of the music in here is apparently, like, taken from famous pieces, but I'm not familiar with most of it. I think on Wikipedia they'll tell you. Once again, right is just opposite of left. Where are we going? That's no good. I'm pretty sure we just want to hit that switch and then put both of those up. Yeah, that's gonna be the way to do it. And flip, flip. Excellent. Continue on. Long rope here. And absolutely nothing to see. That was exciting. I did a quick... Ah! Yeah. fast snake. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to come back here after because I'm gonna flip a switch down here that's gonna move that platform. Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna have to anyway, because there's no way out of here. There we go. Oh, snap. I love this game. It's easy enough to be satisfying, but also gives your brain a little bit of a workout. You know, just right. Whoops, that was a miss. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Let's jump in over here. There we go. And grab this puzzle piece over here because I paved the way earlier for this. And then head up here. I think there's an apple and a switch. Yep. And those are my last two pieces. Hop, 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 hop. Oh, this one. This one gave me tons of trouble when I was younger. The pieces just don't seem to make very much sense, and I think it's probably because of the really terrible color. I might still suck at this goes down here. No? What is this? Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Maybe. Yeah. I'm a winner. And let's hop back to the exit. I think in most of the main chambers, the exit is easy to see. It's in the ancient world where you actually have to trek for it. Let's see. Top, bottom, left, bottom. Yeah, it's just circling around, so it's going to be this one. Alright, so that's Near East complete. I'm going to end this video here, and you can catch me again. We'll probably do, I'll do Greece and Rome next, so hope you'll join me for that. Until then, thanks for watching, and take it easy.